Welcome back, Voyagers. Today, we will look at ABC analysis, Kraljic matrix, supplier preferences matrix, Porter's five forces, and way more. ABC analysis, also known as Pareto analysis, is a powerful tool to understand where your costs are coming from, especially in businesses like a coffee shop. Let's break it down using a coffee shop example. Imagine your coffee shop sells various items: coffee, pastries, tea, and sandwiches. Not all these items contribute equally to your costs. ABC analysis helps categorize these items based on their cost impact and volume. A items are your big spenders. They make up just 20% of your total items, but they account for a whopping 80% of your costs. In a coffee shop, this could be your high-quality coffee beans. They're expensive, making them a priority for cost management. B items fall in the middle. They're not as costly as A items or as cheap as C items. Maybe it's your pastries. They cost more than napkins but less than coffee beans and are essential to your shop's offerings. C items are the opposite to A items. They're high volume but low cost items. Think of napkins or stir sticks. You use a lot of them, but they don't cost much. They represent a smaller portion of your costs, even though you use them in large quantities. By analyzing your costs this way, you can focus on what matters most. For a coffee shop, reducing the cost of coffee beans, A items, could significantly impact overall expenses. This analysis helps you make smarter decisions on where to cut costs, manage inventory better, and improve your relationship with suppliers, ultimately leading to a more efficient and profitable business. Kraljic's matrix helps categorize purchases based on their importance to the business, considering factors like profit impact and supply risk. Let's apply this to a coffee shop setting. Strategic items. These are your key ingredients, like specialty coffee beans, that are crucial for your signature drinks. They have a high impact on your profits and a high supply risk due to dependence on a limited number of suppliers. Maintaining a strong, strategic relationship with these suppliers is critical to ensure consistent quality and supply. Leverage items. Items like milk or sugar, which are essential but readily available from various suppliers, fall here. They carry a low market risk but are high in cost or value. The strategy is to use your buying power to negotiate better prices, ensuring cost-effectiveness without compromising on quality. Bottleneck items. These could be unique syrups or specific machine parts with a high supply risk but low value. They're not frequently purchased but are essential to your operation. Securing long-term contracts and finding reliable suppliers or alternatives for these items can mitigate the risk of running out. Routine items. Everyday items like napkins or cleaning supplies are categorized here. They have a low profit impact and low supply risk. Streamlining the procurement process for these items through tactics like bulk purchasing or using procurement cards can save time and resources, allowing you to focus on more critical aspects of your business. This approach helps prioritize your efforts and resources, ensuring that you focus on maintaining the supply of high-impact items while efficiently managing less critical items, ultimately supporting your coffee shop's profitability and operational efficiency. In a coffee shop scenario, suppliers might categorize their buyers, like you, based on how attractive your business is and the value it brings to them. This is known as the supplier preferences matrix. Let's break it down. Nuisance. To a supplier, a small coffee shop that orders minimal supplies and requires high maintenance could fall into this category. The supplier might see little profit from this relationship and may consider ending it, potentially by increasing prices or reducing service quality. If your coffee shop is in this quadrant, you could try to become more attractive to suppliers by participating in notable projects or increasing your order size. Exploitable. Here, the supplier sees an opportunity to gain from the coffee shop due to its weak negotiating position. They might regularly increase prices or offer unfavorable terms. If your coffee shop is seen as exploitable, you can work towards improving your relationship with suppliers by showcasing potential growth areas or getting involved in attractive projects. Development. A coffee shop with potential for growth, but currently not a significant account, falls into this category. Suppliers may offer competitive prices and excellent customer service to encourage more business. To move from development to core, show loyalty by increasing your business with these suppliers and engage in activities that help them understand your growth potential. Core, a key customer like a large, successful coffee shop chain that orders in bulk and on a regular basis. Suppliers prioritize these customers by providing exceptional service and innovation to maintain and grow the relationship. To keep your core status, regularly review and communicate your needs and plans with suppliers, ensuring mutual growth and sustainability. Understanding where you stand from a supplier's perspective can help you strategize and improve your relationships, ensuring better terms and services for your coffee shop. Porter's 5 Forces is a framework for analyzing a business's competitive environment. It helps understand where power lies in a business situation. This analysis is vital for strategizing and determining an organization's competitive intensity and attractiveness. Here's how each force applies to the coffee shop industry. Threat of new entrants. New coffee shops can easily enter the market, especially in areas with high foot traffic. This increases competition. For example, if a new coffee shop opens across the street, existing shops might lose customers. Threat of substitute products or services. Other beverages or cafes offering a unique experience pose a threat. For example, a tea house or a shop with innovative drinks like turmeric lattes can attract coffee lovers. Bargaining power of buyers. Customers have a lot of choices about where to get their coffee. If they find another shop offering better coffee or prices, they can easily switch. This gives customers significant bargaining power. Bargaining power of suppliers. Coffee shops rely on suppliers for coffee beans, milk, and other essentials. If there are few suppliers or if unique ingredients are needed, suppliers have more power. For instance, a supplier of rare Ethiopian coffee beans might charge premium prices. Rivalry among existing competitors. In areas with many coffee shops, competition is fierce. Shops might compete on price, quality, ambiance, or unique offerings. For instance, one shop might introduce live music nights to stand out. Understanding these forces helps coffee shop owners make strategic decisions to navigate their competitive landscape effectively. Now let's dive deeper into each of the 5 forces. Rivalry among existing competition, bargaining power of buyers, and bargaining power of suppliers are all influenced by the type of market. Here, we'll explore the main types of markets and provide unique examples for each to better understand these dynamics. Monopoly. A monopoly exists when a single supplier dominates the entire market, making it difficult for others to enter. For instance, a company that has exclusive rights to mine a rare mineral used in smartphone batteries operates in a monopolistic market. In such a scenario, the company has significant control over pricing and availability, leaving consumers with no alternative but to purchase from them. Duopoly. A duopoly occurs when only 2 companies dominate a market. An example might be 2 major companies controlling the entire space tourism sector. They would likely have a major influence on ticket pricing and mission schedules with little room for newcomers. Oligopoly. This market is controlled by a few large players. Imagine a world where only 3 major companies produce all the computer processors. These companies would have significant influence over the market, with the ability to impact pricing and innovation significantly. Imperfect competition. Here, many suppliers offer products that are similar but not identical. An example is the fashion industry, where numerous brands offer clothing that differs in style, quality, and price, allowing them to target specific market niches. Monopolistic competition. In this market, many companies sell products that are similar but not perfect substitutes. A typical example could be the coffee shop market, where each cafe offers a similar product, coffee, but differentiates itself through branding, flavors, and ambiance. Perfect competition. Although more theoretical, this market consists of many suppliers offering identical products. An example might be a local farmers market where numerous farmers sell the same type of produce. prices tend to be similar, and consumers have complete knowledge of what's available, making the market highly competitive. Oligopsony. This is characterized by a few large buyers dominating the market. For instance, a small number of multinational supermarkets purchasing the majority of organic produce in a region would represent an oligopsony. Their buying power significantly influences the pricing and practices of organic farmers. Monopsony. A market with only one buyer holds a monopsony. An example could be a government being the sole purchaser of certain defense equipment from contractors. In this case, the government has significant bargaining power over the suppliers. As illustrated, the bargaining power of suppliers decreases from monopolies to perfect competition, whereas the bargaining power of buyers increases. This balance of power is crucial in understanding market dynamics and the relationship between sellers and buyers. The Cox supplier-buyer relationship matrix breaks down the dynamics between buyers and suppliers into 4 scenarios, helping us understand how power influences these relationships. Let's simplify each scenario with an example. Buyer dominance. Imagine a local bakery buying flour. There are many flour suppliers, but the bakery is a significant customer for one small supplier, purchasing a large portion of their output. The bakery can easily switch to another supplier if needed, making the supplier highly dependent on the bakery's business. This gives the bakery strong negotiating power to get lower prices or better terms. Independence. Consider the market for office supplies like pens and paper. Many businesses buy these items, and there are also many suppliers. No single buyer significantly impacts the suppliers, and switching between suppliers is easy for buyers. This situation means neither side has much power over the other, leading to a more balanced relationship where market forces, rather than power dynamics, dictate terms. Supplier dominance. Think about a small smartphone manufacturer needing a specific, advanced chip that only a few suppliers produce. Since the manufacturer buys a small volume and the chip is unique, the supplier has the upper hand. The manufacturer faces high costs and difficulties in finding alternatives, giving the supplier significant control over prices and supply terms. Interdependence. In the aerospace industry, both buyers, aircraft manufacturers, and suppliers, engine makers, are few, and each depends heavily on the other. An aircraft manufacturer like Boeing or Airbus needs specific, high-quality engines for its planes, and engine makers need long-term contracts with these manufacturers to sustain their business. Both sides have high switching costs and are heavily reliant on each other, leading to a relationship where negotiation, partnership, and mutual benefits are key. These scenarios help businesses understand their position in supplier-buyer relationships and strategize accordingly to optimize outcomes. Thank you for joining us on this thrilling journey. Subscribe to our channel for more entertaining and educational videos. Please don't forget to hit the like button if you really enjoyed our voyage. May your future endeavors be as exciting and successful as our adventure today.